Wrong and I never break down. In the middle of the ring is where I lay the smack down. Against all odds I will always prevail. So when you step to me it's like hell in a cell. What? Yeah!
Yo! Alright guys, Delzinski here. Welcome to another We Talk. And it's a Christmas special. And we are ready, willing and gable for today. Because I've got some special guests. And of course, I've got my partner in crime, Smack Talks. How you doing, mate?
All right, man. I'm in.
Yeah. That's an inside joke. I will explain that shortly. But thanks for that. Nice one.
You're welcome, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And we've also got special guests today, other YouTubers. We've got the BRODOS boys, Wenzel and Zerky. How are you doing?
Oi, oi. Yeah, we're here, baby. We're ready. We're ready for We Talks. Hi, Del. Merry Christmas, mate.
Hello.
What? I'm being... Hello. Yeah. That's another inside joke.
And last but not least, we have the man who did the intro for today's Christmas We Talk, the J-Man. Jake, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh my god. No fucking way.
We can hear you loud and clear. It's like you're in space. Where are you coming from?
No, it's one of them news reports where it's like, we're crossing over to London, and then it takes like 5 minutes for him to actually cross back over. Mental, mate.
Yes, I'm fine, Delzinski. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas to you as well. And thank you.
Where's my Christmas wishes? I'm getting left out, yeah?
Sorry, Paul. Merry Christmas,
Paul.
mate.
Merry Christmas.
Go watch
Merry
Star
Christmas,
Wars
man.
again.
Yeah, go on.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Jay. May the
Merry
force be with you.
Christmas. May the force be with you too.
All right, that's enough Star Wars references for one week.
Enough of that, boys.
All right. Get over that now. Get out of your system. All right, go on, get it all out.
Once it's there for life.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna
Well, I
do.
went and watched it, and it's not really there with me. I just like treat it as another movie, really.
What?
What?
Oh,
This is
I knew that would piss you
preposterous.
off. I knew that would piss you off. I'm sorry. It was good. It was good. It's
Easy.
all right.
Hey,
Easy.
stay in the corner, man. Stay in the corner.
Wait, Delzinski, is this a what are we talking about here? We're talking about Star Wars.
No, we're not. That's
Oh, we're not? Oh,
That's
right,
it.
okay.
Star Wars is over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for today. Obviously, the boys enjoyed it, but or some. But obviously, we want to thank the J-Man for his lovely Christmas introduction. It was very Christmassy, of course.
Thanks. It was a gift from God.
Nice.
It was.
So we're going to be talking today. Obviously, all of us went to an NXT show in some shape or form. So we are going to be talking about NXT. Paul, you went to the Newcastle show, yeah?
I did. It was an awesome show as well.
Excellent. And we went to the NXT London show, the rest of us. So we got the pay-per-view. Newcastle didn't.
Yeah, you
Yay.
don't have to rub that in.
Well, you started it with the Star Wars stuff, so I'm finishing it with the NXT stuff. So.
But Star Wars wins anyway.
Oh, fine. Anyway, we're going to be talking about NXT today, and also we're going to kick things off by talking about Roman Reigns, because there's been so much happening in the WWE over like the last 2 weeks, and we kind of, didn't do a lot of talking about it. But since TLC, we have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and he is Roman Reigns, and Sheamus' title reign is now no more. So let's start talking with that, and let's kick things off with... we'll go to Paul first, because he's like a bit of the furniture,
He's the regular.
He's the regular. And
Yeah.
Which bit of furniture? Good bit.
the tatty bit.
What?
The
trendy bit?
the oldest bit, because you've been on YouTube the longest probably as well, I think.
It's aside from yourself, of course.
No, you've been here longer,
How does that work?
probably. I'm guessing. I think he has.
You're the granddad, you are, Paul.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
the granddad. He's the granddad, isn't he? Yeah.
Granddad Paul.
Granddad Paul.
Just all the kids invading today.
Oh yeah, I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
See, that's what it's like at Christmas. You've got all the kids coming around.
Yes, the grandkids. We're the grandkids, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
I'm here.
now we just sound like a really shit Wyatt family.
We do.
We do, don't we?
Right. So Paul,
What was the question again?
the question was, what did you think of Roman Reigns becoming WWE champion at last at TLC? It was at TLC, then it was taken away, and then obviously recaptured it. So do you want to class it as 2 reigns already? 2 reigns? God.
Two
I
Ryans.
think so. Oh, sorry, Paul. You go first, didn't you? Just trying to jump
You
in,
don't have to
mate.
jump in there. To be fair, I watched it and I was questioning myself. When did I start caring about Roman Reigns? Because I was watching it and I was thinking, I want this guy to win it. Like, I couldn't stand Reigns before, and all of a sudden, watching it on Raw, I really want him to win, and I don't know why.
And do you actually have, like, do you actually care about Roman Reigns in terms of, you know, being a fan on his side now? Because after all the stuff he's been through, that seems to be why everyone's supporting him now, because he got his knackers kicked in by Vince. He's been the amount of slaps that Stephanie McMahon gave him. Jesus Christ.
They were vicious as well, weren't they?
It's nasty. She didn't hold back, did she?
No, she totally annihilated him. So, I mean, did all of that culminate in you now liking Roman Reigns, or do you think this is just going to be something where it will pass and you'll go back to not really being a huge Roman Reigns fan?
I think I might have already done that, to be fair.
Oh.
Like, I was watching TLC and I was seeing him go up this ladder, and it was like, yeah, I do want him to win this, and I felt bad for him when he actually lost this. It's like that underdog story where you see someone come close, so close, and then they get knocked back at the last second. It was the same thing on Raw, and it was weird because, like, the crowd was the same crowd that booed him out of the building at the Rumble, and yet everyone was behind him. And I think it's the same thing. You see someone get so close and get knocked back down, and then all of a sudden you start cheering them on, even though you don't really care about them. But then when they get it, when they come out and they make a really rubbish promo, it's like, I couldn't really care less.
Is that what you guys think? Wentz, Zerk?
I actually think he's a diamond geezer, Roman Reigns.
Proper diamond?
Proper top bloke, mate. Top bloke.
Proper gem.
Yeah, he's a gem. I think I'm probably on the same lines as Paul, really. At TLC, I was with the crowd. I wanted him to win. But now, you know, the novelty's kind of worn off a little bit. Not really that keen on him being the champion. But I guess I can put up with it for a while, you know, until we see the next champion. Wenzel?
The thing is, it's such a strange thing. Like, you know, we're talking, like, you know, at Royal Rumble, it was this year, going from, like, a guy who is completely hated to, like you said, like, I think he's probably got over a lot of people now. And in all honesty, I actually quite like watching Roman Reigns in the ring. Like, I think his ability in the ring, I think his promos are shit, and I don't think anyone's going to try and deny that. But no, I have to say I am enjoying him.
And what does the J-Man think?
Well, I never really minded Reigns. I just hated that he won the Royal Rumble. That's it. But now I don't mind him as WWE champion. I'd rather that than Sheamus. Well, the Sheamus gimmick they've had now.
But
I'd rather that.
But don't you guys think, like, in general, in terms of Sheamus, if you were, like, because I had this conversation, I think, on Twitter the other day about Sheamus, and I was saying, well, if I was in Sheamus's position, I'd think to myself, what a really shitty reign I've just had. Like, you know, I had the Money in the Bank briefcase, and, you know, I've cashed it in. That's like quite a big deal usually. Seth Rollins made it the biggest deal ever when he cashed in. And yet Sheamus has done it. And then within literally a few weeks of it, he's now dropped the belt. And, you know, I don't see him, like, getting it back from Reigns. I think this is going to be a long Roman Reigns title run now. So if I'm in Sheamus's position, I'd feel really disappointed in it. But the person I was speaking to was saying, well, it shouldn't matter because Sheamus is like a main event player now. He's like up there, so he should be happy with that. But I wouldn't be. I'd kind of hate that. I'd think, well, why couldn't I have been champion for a bit longer? You just bloody made those plates on that belt for me, and now you're switching them for Roman Reigns' one. So I think that's a bit shit.
Wait, how long is he going to stay up there, though? In that, you say he's like in the sort of the main picture now, but I reckon, you know, he'll just fizzle out eventually. Yeah. Like,
Cena's on his way back, isn't he, soon? So
yeah, that's it.
Thing is, I like Sheamus. I think he's got a good gimmick.
I like Sheamus when they just don't muck around with him, when they don't make him a laughing, like make him a bit of a joke. Like when he started partying with the New Day, it was funny, but it didn't do anything for his character because he's supposed to be like, you know, no nonsense and knocks lumps out of you. So it just concerns me how, like, now he's dropped his belt and there's not really much to him anymore. And the League of Nations has just lost all its credibility, I think, by doing that, because they needed the leader who's the champ.
Maybe they shouldn't have like made Sheamus cash in as early as he has. Maybe they should have like built it up a bit like the Seth Rollins thing. Probably not gone with the same route at WrestleMania, obviously, but just like kept the Money in the Bank briefcase on him for a little bit longer, and maybe have Reigns win it at TLC and just like go from there. Because that's basically what they've done in a month's time anyway. So, you know, it's kind of pointless, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I mean, Paul, what do you think of Sheamus's reign as well? Like, do you think it was worth having? Like, because I can see it was like a stepping stone for Reigns to get the belt, but it should have been more than that, surely, for him.
Well, I know that you think like it should have been longer, but to be honest, I think it was probably always like destined for this. I don't even think he was set to win the title. Like, if you think Seth was still the title holder, do you think Sheamus would have really beat him for it? I think he would have cashed in and failed.
Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
The thing is, as well, his cash-in was a bit like anticlimactical, because when you look at when he cashed in, or he tried to cash in at Night of Champions, it was quite exciting. When he did finally cash in, I think it kind of was lacklustered as well. I didn't really.
Oh, you're joking?
No,
he was trying to cash in at every pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure he did. Every night on Raw, blimey.
I only remember Night of Champions because Sting was there. So
I thought his cash-in was actually quite good, to be honest with you. Because, like, I mean, maybe it's like the inner Roman Reigns hater in me that I didn't want him to win it that night. It was at Survivor Series, weren't it, the original cash-in?
Yeah.
Right? No, I have to be honest with you, I marked out a bit when Sheamus cashed it in. Because I don't know, Because I was going in expecting Roman Reigns to win it. So it was almost like, yes, he's got the, title taken off him. He's not winning it just yet. I think it was a good move, personally.
It was a bit predictable, to be honest.
I don't
I'd have
think
to
it was.
agree
No,
with
I
Wenzel.
thought,
I'd have to agree with Wenzel. I thought the cash-in was actually quite a good cash-in. But I'd also have to agree with what Del said and say that it was just lackluster, because he's tried to cash it in like time and time before, and just, now it doesn't mean anything, does it? Because he's tried it once, twice, 3 times.
I think they tried to line it up so that's what made it obvious in the end. A little bit obvious was because we kind of expected that something had to give, to not just give Roman Reigns that victory. Something else had to give at that pay-per-view, and it wasn't Dean Ambrose turning heel. It wasn't anything else like that. So it kind of led to the conclusion that Sheamus is going to cash in.
I think, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Do you think they'd ever turn Dean heel though? Because I don't know.
I think they should.
They should do. Yeah, no, I agree. But I don't know. He's quite a fan favorite, really, isn't he? Like,
I think they're just lacking like a lot of baby faces at the minute, so it's like a risk to change him. I think it'd be an awesome move for him, but I just don't see him doing it at the minute.
Yeah, who's like, if we're talking in terms of heels, who's like the best heels right now? Like Sheamus, right?
Sheamus,
I can't, and obviously Seth when he was here.
Sheamus should be is meant to be, without Rollins, was billed to be the top heel, isn't he, in the company at the moment? I guess. And then around him, you've probably second. I'd probably go Rusev.
I would prefer Owens over both of them.
Oh, Owens is there.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, Rusev though, especially with the American crowd, because obviously they always get the USA chants going, didn't they? USA.
What about Bray Wyatt as well? Because we just all forget about him. So
of
we
course.
always forget about Bray. It's just annoying.
Wait, he's won like 2 matches in a row or something now. He's on a roll.
Well, he is, until he has to do something that's like worth winning, and then he'll lose again, and that's what's so annoying about it with Bray Wyatt. I'm just waiting for that moment, and I can just rant about it. So.
It's weird because like everyone you talk to about Bray Wyatt really wants him like to be this like I don't know the word for it.
Top heel.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone wants him to sort of be a real dominant character, but I don't know if WWE are ever going to do that with him.
No, what do you think?
I think, like you said, they're all, as soon as they put him in like a match that sort of means something, they'll always make him lose it, basically.
Well, yeah, that's the trouble. Whenever he needs to get that big win, they just force him into a corner and make him lose, and it's like, that's why I said I still stick by my guns, and Paul not so sure about it, but I always think they should have beat the Undertaker, so at the 25th anniversary. So I think that would just get him over.
I thought you were going to say it Mania.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, no, definitely not a Mania.
Yeah, can't say you as agreeing with that one.
No. The 25th anniversary, I think, was a point where it didn't really do anything for the Undertaker, did it? Let's be honest. He's gone again now. So
the match, like, it wasn't anything special. Then this was like more special than the match was.
They were trying to make it special, though, weren't they?
They're trying to, but I don't think they like succeeded with it. It was just a throwaway victory. I think Bray like making a statement there and beating him, that would have been much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but then you got to ask the question, where would that have gone? Because like you said, they'll only make him lose again. Like I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that whatever match he has at WrestleMania he's probably going to lose it, more than likely. Would you agree?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because he'll always have to go up against like they'll always try and pitch him, I reckon, against like some sort of legend or some sort of big name. And you just look at it. If it's a legend, then he's coming back, so he'd probably lose. And if it's Cena, he's going to lose.
Yeah.
So it's difficult with Bray Wyatt because unless he becomes champion or something like that, I can't see him having like constant momentum. So. But yeah, that's Bray Wyatt.
It is a shame, isn't it? Because he's such a good character.
Yeah.
Or has the potential to be a really, really good character.
I think he already is a good character. It's just whether or not WWE are going to push him, you know? They need to, because I think he's one of them characters that is, you know, probably one of the best that WWE have got.
Well, let me throw this at you, because I was listening to JR's podcast the other day, and Jim Ross is adamant that Bray Wyatt should be a babyface. Discuss.
No.
What?
Yeah, I can't see that.
Disgusted.
What was his
Disgusted with
reason for
JR.
this?
What's his because he thinks that because JR's got this sort of thought process that because Bray Wyatt is kind of over with the fans in terms of the entrances that you all hold up, you know, your phones and you have the flash and everything like that. He's saying that is like trademark babyface sort of stuff because the fans are behind it all and it's something that the fans sort of work off. And he thinks that he should be a babyface for that reason. And I can't see it because I think he just should be a monster heel. But every time I listen to JR's podcast, he says he thinks that there's huge potential for him to be a babyface. I can't get it.
I just don't agree with that.
Definitely
at
not.
all.
No.
Nah.
I don't know. Actually, thinking about it, that might work. If it gets people behind him, it gets him some momentum, and that's not what he's getting anytime soon. It's just another match, so it's different.
But that's happening with Cesaro, and nothing's happening with Cesaro at the moment.
Yeah.
Well,
Cesaro.
it's a good point.
I just can't. I can't. You don't cheer for Bray Wyatt. You could. It's not like a babyface cheer. It's not like your support. It's just like one of those things. The holding up, the flashing things. It's not because he's like you think. Oh yeah, Bray Wyatt sort of thing. I just think it's just the entrance, isn't it?
Well, if he was a babyface, surely wouldn't that ruin the gimmick? Because his gimmick is being like
Put fear in
sadistic.
people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
But then again,
So
isn't the
that's what I
Undertaker that? Doesn't the Undertaker do that? Because he's been to strike fear into people, but he's his face technically.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I don't know. I still think Bray Wyatt wouldn't work as a face.
It depends who he's going up against, though. I would prefer to see him like taking out people like the League of Nations. I could get behind that.
I could get behind that, but I wouldn't see him as a face. I'd just see him as like a Lesnar type who just doesn't give a shit.
Well,
Yeah.
he could fit into that role. Like if he goes up against the Authority, then I think that'd work. You mightn't be like technically a face, but everyone be behind him.
And I still think that that's what the route they should be going down with Bray Wyatt, that sort of corporate ministry sort of thing. So where it's like the corporation sort of taking on the ministry, whereas it would be the Wyatt family versus the Authority. I would love to see that happen because it actually could be cool to see him each time taking them down one by one. That would look epic until he gets the belt and then he sort of takes the power away for the Authority and gives us some brand new storylines because I'm a bit tired of the Authority.
Yeah.
Well,
You
you
should be on the creative team, mate, because that's a good idea. But I don't think they'd ever think of something like that.
Well,
Could you honestly ever see them doing something like that?
Well,
I don't think they'd have the balls for it, to be honest with you.
Well, I think they would, but Vince would turn it down.
Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah. But whoever's decision, I don't know, it just wouldn't be finalised. Definitely wouldn't be put into action.
So are we all? Well, who's in favour of a Bray Wyatt face turn? Whilst we're on it, who we got? Anyone?
I'll go for it.
No, I don't think so. But when Paul just said, him taking on the League of Nations or the Authority, like you both said, I don't know. I could be in favour of that. That seems like a good rivalry. I like
Doesn't have
the
to be
idea.
like an out face, but just like someone everyone's getting behind. I think that'd work.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's the
technically,
way.
yes.
That's-
Technically, yes, I could see it.
That's the only way I can see that they could make him into take him seriously is because his focus is for a title or something like that, or taking the Authority away. But like you said, WWE's creative don't seem to pick up on these things, do they?
No, they don't, and they don't want to take the risks neither.
No, exactly. I mean, back to Roman Reigns. You guys all watched Vince McMahon back on TV, I gather.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot to.
You forgot.
That's good, isn't it?
You ain't watched it, Jay. You ain't watched it.
I ain't watched Raw yet.
What?
That was last week. That was, mate. Catch up,
I haven't
mate.
watched it.
It's okay, he's been watching Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it turns out Jay's just like 4 weeks behind Raw. He's not watched 4 weeks.
He thinks we're talking about last year.
He's not seen TLC, and he didn't even take any notice of bloody NXT TakeOver. He's just there, you know. Presence was there.
Last time I saw wrestling, Brock Lesnar.
What?
Brock Lesnar beat John Cena for the WWE title.
Bloody hell, mate.
See, that's when you ask him a question, he just goes, "Hello."
Hello? Hello?
He gets out of it.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. So any question we fire at you is going to be quite awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, come on, seriously, Jake, because obviously you was only joking about the John Cena Brock Lesnar thing. What was the last sort of wrestling thing, barring NXT TakeOver, that you watched?
Last thing, I watched Roman Reigns winning the WWE title. That's it.
But that
was last
what,
week.
what? What are you talking about,
I
mate?
just watched the YouTube clip.
Oh, right, okay. He's catching up on it right now.
No,
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
no,
Hello?
it's me.
Well, you
Going
rendition
into an
a
Adele
Adele
number,
now.
mate. Yeah, Adele number.
No.
Oh, dear.
The world's not ready yet.
I think they could be. I mean, I liked the intro that you did, so I think you've definitely got the ability to branch out into some bigger songs. You know what I'm saying? Like some professional singing career.
Could have a
Anyway, I
Christmas
don't
single.
know the lyrics.
Wait,
Could
that's
do.
a great idea, Paul. Great idea.
I think you should do an intro for Paul for Smack Talks.
You should do Regeneration Exit.
Yeah, I wanna be involved.
Come
in
on,
that
give
too.
us a freestyle now for Regeneration X. Come on.
Spit some bars.
Put you on the spot, you know?
Oh man, why?
You
I
can
don't need to be put on the spot right now.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Hello?
No, I can't. Most weeks I just go with the old DX one, you know, but Paul's still not buying it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone with the talent of the J-Man.
We give you a beat.
You can prop up in my DMs, man.
Pardon?
I'll DM you a song.
I'll slide into your DM.
Don't.
Yeah.
Never ever slide into anyone's DM. It's filthy.
Yeah.
I think we should give him. Delzinski said, "We'll work together."
I think we should give him a beat.
Come on, Jay.
Come on,
What
Jay.
the fuck is going on right now? I saw.
Rick,
Isn't this a wrestling podcast?
I think it is.
I think that every single week, Jay.
It's the best podcast. It's the best one. It's the best one
To be honest
going.
with you, I thought it was a Star Wars podcast, but
Fucking.
I think I got the wrong
Yeah.
show.
We're branching out into DJing, lads. Come on.
Yeah, I went to the wrong podcast. I expected Star Wars, but no. So
This isn't the podcast you're looking for.
There's no force.
Yes,
It's
the
certainly
pun,
not with
the
you on
pun.
this.
yes, I like that, Paul.
Do you know what?
Seeing
Actually,
on these guys get it.
to be honest, right, the only thing that I'm going to say to you guys that is worth talking about in terms of Star Wars is if you and Smack Talks can give us your best lightsaber impression.
I can do Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah, go for that.
Can you?
That was good, Paul. That was good.
That was perfect, that was.
Yeah,
I thought he was
so?
in the room with us.
Oh yes, I know it was good, but I didn't think it was that good.
That scores major points.
Come on in, let's
You're
hit the
gonna give me 11 out of
lightsabers.
10.
Say that
I
again.
can't-
You're gonna give me 11 out of 10 on that.
I'll give you 12, seeing as it's Christmas.
Thanks, mate.
Cheeky.
You've made my Christmas.
Give him
Speaking of
perfect
Star
10.
Wars, did anyone see Big E spoiling Star Wars on Raw?
Yeah.
Did he?
Lucky watched it. Yeah, he did. Well, you ain't seen it, have you?
No, I haven't seen that.
What a
JC
heel
on.
move.
Wait, hang on a minute. I know you didn't watch the Slammies though, Del, but
Yeah.
Paul, did you watch the Slammies?
Yeah, I watched them.
Did you watch the Mark Henry bit where he went and the winner is, and then he like put his hand up to like the Titantron, and then he opened the envelope. He fucked it up.
I totally missed that. That's the one I didn't
no.
watch.
He was
I've
like,
seen the Divas one, like the
He
Miss
was like-
Universe parody.
let's find out the winner, points to the Titantron, and then like 10 seconds, realizes that he's fucked up and just like goes back down to the envelope and opens it. And as he's opening the envelope, he's like nodding his head in disappointment. He's like,
Is it Tiatron or Titantron?
Titantron.
Yeah, Titantron. Yeah, I thought it was.
Can
Wait,
you
said
read, mate?
It was Zerky that said it wrong.
The pre-show though, did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
don't watch
Why?
that.
What happened on that?
Booker T was announcing the Slammy, and it got to the point where he says, "And the winner is," and there was a huge pause because no one told him who the actual winner was. So he was just sitting there going, "And the winner is, the winner is,
Oh,
the winner." And then Renee Young jumped in with the actual winner. It was just like a shambles.
Yeah, no, they sort of made a meal out of a couple of the awards, didn't they? Like the Ric Flair one as well. I
Yeah,
thought that was who won the award? I can't remember what the award he was presenting now.
was that moment of the year or something like awesome moment?
Oh yeah, that was it. No, it was match of the year, wasn't it? And it was Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker at Hell in the Cell. And
Yeah, it
like,
was.
And then as soon as Brock Lesnar's music hits, he goes at Hell in the Cell. It was like, we didn't need that, Rick. Yeah, we knew where it was, mate.
Didn't Sting win a Slammy as well?
I think he did, didn't he?
What are you going to say?
I don't know. I know R-Truth won a Slammy.
Del should be happy about this one.
What did he win?
Return of the year, I think it was.
Did he?
Or when he turned up in the box.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's right. He did win that one. Yeah.
He wasn't even there. Shocking.
He ain't going to be there, is he? He's still got
That's
neck
disgusting
injury.
behaviour. That's disgusting behaviour.
Could turn up. Look at Seth Rollins. He was there on crutches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Here's the question, right? Do they
More of a
take the
man, isn't he,
Slammies
Seth
home?
Rollins?
Do they take the Slammies home? Or
No.
do you reckon they just go, nah, chuck it away?
I reckon I have to give them all back to Vince at the end of the night.
You
I
reckon
think
he's a
give
tight
me them
bastard like
back.
that? He's like, oi, we're not giving away that gold, give it
Well, I
back.
think they do take him home, but when Brock Lesnar wins his, he just like throws it away. He's like, I can't be asked for that shit.
He just throws it at Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Give that shit away.
Oh.
Anyway, so amazingly, we've covered the Slammies as well.
Oi. There we go.
So we're obviously not going to get a rap out of the J-Man for Paul's Regeneration X. So Paul,
Regeneration next. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go.
That's the one.
it just came in there straight away.
You got to sign out though, J-Man. What do you say when you sign out?
Don't be a banana, be a cousin cream.
Don't be a what? I'm sorry, mate. Don't be a what?
Swear words like that on Delzinski's podcast, mate.
Don't be a cock.
Yeah. I thought you
I
were
thought he said something else, Del. I thought
Yeah.
he said the C
Oh,
next. You know, that
see you
one.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, the one that rhymes with punt. Don't be a... Oops. Custard cream. That's it, custard
No,
cream.
it's don't be a banana, be a custard cream. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Got a good question for you. What is it with the custard creams?
They're just the best thing in the world,
It's
actually.
all about digestives, mate. Come on.
Wait, no, it's all about bourbons. What are you talking about?
Nah, actually, shortbread's pretty good.
Nah, custard creams are pretty good.
And
Okay.
what's better, a custard cream or an egg?
That's a toughie.
Why not have them both together?
Egg and custard. Yeah.
Or dip the custard cream in the egg, sort of
In the
like,
yolk.
yeah, oh, mate.
And then
Don't-
smash it over your
so
eggs.
you've just blown
Yeah.
my mind, mate.
Exactly, yeah. Del's got the right idea. Smash it over your head with
Yeah,
the
I,
custard.
I still need to smash 20 eggs on my head. Actually.
Wait. Let's just clue up the we talkers right now, because me and Paul talked about this before, that the J-Man, when he does his predictions, or he did do a prediction, he smashed like untold eggs on his head, and it's in a video. I'll link it in the description box below just for your viewing pleasure. But why don't we let you smash those eggs now?
That sounds like a good idea.
I can't. I'm in my room. I don't have any tissue.
Just nip downstairs. Just nip downstairs, get the eggs.
Surely you've got tons of tissues in your bedroom.
Jay, yeah, what teenager are you? Mate? Don't have these tissues in your bedroom.
I'm not about that life anymore.
He's moved on.
I don't want to know what he's moved on to.
Wait, J-Man's become my old gamer tag, isn't he?
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The destroyer. Yeah.
The something
The
destroyer.
destroyer.
Cat destroyer.
No, actually, I can't. Wait. No, I can't do it tomorrow, actually.
What?
What you want to go about?
I was going to say
Mm.
that I record the video and you put it on the end of We Talk, but I don't have time. I have to go some places
I
tomorrow.
think you're pussying out, Jay. I think that's what it is, mate.
Nah, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, man. I mean,
Yeah, and
Christmas,
what better way?
Christmas Day
What better
today.
way to celebrate Christmas than smashing eggs over your head? It's like
It's traditional.
tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I do it every year. I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
else does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's traditional in the BRODOS household.
When he finishes like Christmas dinner, they should like all sit around the table and smash eggs.
Just long jigs at him. Enjoy Christmas. Smash.
At him or at each other? Because at him, that's a bit unfair, isn't it? It's like bullying.
Yeah.
J-Man, you're being singled out in your family, mate.
Well, I tell you what, Del, you can endorse the video when I upload it pretty soon.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So if you want to see the J-Man smash some eggs over his head in the good old tradition of Christmas, stay tuned.
Oh, no, it's not for that reason, actually. It's because Roman Reigns won the title.
Nothing better than doing it for that reason.
Yeah,
I
I have
couldn't.
to smash 20.
What will you do when he loses the title?
No, nothing. Because I didn't make a bet on that. I made a bet if he wins the title at Survivor Series.
He just likes
Smash
punishing
20 eggs.
himself.
I don't know. He's just like, but I don't know.
If I get one right, no reward. If I get one wrong, I'll just smash an egg on my head.
I'm going to go for it. Excellent.
Oh, that's a punny joke. That
It
was.
was a punny joke. Right. So now we've got all the eggs out the way. NXT.
Okay.
NXT. Paul, I think we'll start with you because you went to the Newcastle show and you'll be able to clue us up on this. What was it like at the Newcastle show? And did you get spotted by anyone, being the big YouTuber that you are?
I didn't. I was quite anonymous. I managed to avoid everyone, but I did almost get hugged by Bailey. She was so close to us.
Oh.
That was really cool. It was an awesome show, to be honest. It was like the best live event I've ever been to in terms of the wrestling. The matches were so good. We got Sami Zayn returning as well in the main event against Balor. First time they'd ever wrestled.
Nice.
That was an awesome show. We had Balor wrestling as the heel. So I don't know if that'll like maybe go the way they're going in the future. But it was awesome to see Sammy back. He seemed to be in great shape. Did he wrestle at London as well?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did. Yeah.
So that was cool, just seeing him in action return. We got some of that like really good matches on there, like Jordan and Gable. I didn't realize how over these guys were with the crowd. Like everyone was just chanting, and this went on for like the entirety of the match, like walking in a Jordan Wonderland. It was so crazy. And then we had other things like Samoa Joe was there, which we thought was going to be really cool, but he wrestled Baron Corbin, and it turned into like one of them mat wrestling matches where it was just loads of holds, and it totally ruined the whole thing. That was the only bad match on the card, but everything else was just absolutely awesome. Like Bailey's match, the rest of the women that were there, just awesome show. It's best live event I've been to.
Did they seriously hate on Baron Corbin? Because I thought our London crowd was like a bit
They
harsh.
totally did. It was just like when I watched TakeOver on the network, like those same chants. Everyone was like it. It was just he didn't stand a chance. Like he seemed to get quite annoyed by it as well.
Yeah, I there was a few like boring chants when he was at London, and I thought that was a bit harsh, to be honest with you. Like, he's a bit different from the norm of NXT because it's quite fast paced, and then you get Baron Corbin, it kind of slows it down a lot. But I mean, other than that, like you just mentioning Jordan and Gable, and they were just totally over at London. I mean, the Jordan. I think the BRODOS boys should give us a rendition of one of the chants.
Jordan. Gable,
you want to start that one?
Wait,
Don't
mate.
it.
All right, no. Jordan.
Gable.
Wait, Mike's saying nothing.
Mate.
Sink it.
Yeah.
Terrible. That's gonna. Wait, I can't wait to hear what that's gonna sound. That's gonna sound crap. I'm so sorry for your listeners, Del.
I think that was very special of you guys to do that for us in complete
cheers,
and utter unsync.
We can
That
do
was
some
it,
other
yeah.
chants if you want.
I'll be honest. My favourite chant of the night was the "Hey Bailey, ooh, ah." I wanna know. That was a great chant. Who makes these up, man? Honestly, who makes these up?
I don't know, but it's quite great that you guys are having a sing along.
Oh yeah, mate. That's
It's like a
well,
full-on
it-
NXT experience, isn't it?
I know.
It's Christmas, man. Come on.
I feel like I'm there again.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about. I love singing. No, I wish I never said that now.
why not? Why not?
Don't make me say sing anything on my own.
Oh right, okay.
I've got an interesting question for Paul, which I think at your event was the Titantron on for your event at any point, or was everything off?
What do you mean, like the camera for the match on the Tron?
Well, did you have did you have the match playing on the Titantron?
I don't know, because I was looking at like the ring, but like the Tron was behind us because I was sitting like in the entrance way. But like it was on for like Tron videos and everything, and like all the packages that they were playing. I don't know if it was on during the match. That's like the one time I didn't really notice.
Because that was like one of the main complaints at London from where like we were, because we were on the I was on the floor bit, and everyone was sort of like getting annoyed that they didn't have the Titantron on in the matches. So like obviously you could see like the fight going on when they were standing in the ring and stuff, but if they took the action to the outside because the Tron was off, you couldn't really see it. Yeah. So I was quite surprised that they didn't flick that on at any point. So I don't know. I'll have to watch NXT, and I've never noticed before if it's on during matches or not. But at that pay-per-view, like where I was sitting, as I said before we went live, some girl was like hysterical about it. She was almost having a fit. She was like complaining so fucking much.
Was this the nutty girl that was in front of you, Del?
She just had enough of it. She just basically sulked for the whole thing. She's probably one of the greatest fans ever. Great.
I was sitting next to a girl who was sulking. I'm trying to figure out if that was the same girl.
No, it was Delzinski.
No.
Delzinski was that girl. He's just trying to cover it up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Was it this girl that you're sitting with? Why was she unhappy?
Because she couldn't see a thing.
Is this guy next door was cracking eggs over his head?
He was just being a bella and standing up on the chair.
You were standing on the chair. Oh, you one of those, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. People behind you, Jay, hated you, didn't they?
No, they didn't, because the girl behind me didn't see a thing when I was sitting down. And plus, the last match, Balor versus Joe, the security guard told me to get down, but he slipped as well.
What, on an egg?
Yeah, on the eggs.
He fell over trying to get me down. Yeah, funny story there.
You got rugby tackled by a security guard?
No, he tried to reach for me.
Did he?
From like the end to where
weird.
I was, and then he slipped.
On an egg?
Yeah, probably.
See, I had a fight right in front of us as well. Like I caught it on camera with this guy. Like all the chants that were going on, like the ones at NXT. Like for us, even though it was just a live show, whenever someone like overstepped the mark and were like swearing in the chants, like everyone seemed to get surrounded by security guards and started like throwing people out. But this turned into a bit of a fight, and they were pushing like the security guards. So I don't know if you've got any of that, but there seemed to be loads of chants like that people got away with on the special as opposed to live.
Newcastle, wasn't it, Paul?
It was.
Yeah. But typical Geordie.
Why?
But to be honest, like a live event, you would think you could kind of get away with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think at our NXT show, it was like a football atmosphere. Like,
yeah,
definitely.
It's so different to a standard WWE live event. I would say, as I've been to ICW, that's quite that sort of intensity, and that's what it felt like at NXT, which was good, but you had a lot of, I guess, testosterone there, and a lot of people thinking they're wrestlers.
Wasn't the one of the chants "Fuck you, Corbin"? Wasn't that one of them?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it was. Yeah, classic. Yeah, classic banter there. Boys.
I was quite surprised how not over Apollo was. I kind of thought to myself he would be kind of over with the fans, but it didn't feel that match. That match felt like a down point of the.
Yeah, didn't you think that match just pretty much didn't get the same reaction as what the whole show got?
Yeah. I mean, the trouble is it's a lot like most of the events, and just bear in mind. I think tonight they're showing the match that Gable was in, and Jordan and Gable is tonight on NXT.
Yeah, that's right.
And
that's right.
So obviously we won't give any spoilers away, but that atmosphere at the beginning of the night at NXT London was so good. It was almost like, how could you really? I know we had quite a decent and epic main event, but I think that set the bar so high for someone being over. I don't think anyone beat that. I think that Jordan and Gable were the most over on the whole night, and it was just impressive. It's just telling WWE that these guys are like there for the taking.
Do you think that WWE will probably mute the chants a little bit on that show.
Someone tweeted me saying that London didn't sound that loud, and I was like,
someone said to us,
"Fucking was."
We heard, yeah, it was, weren't it? Someone said to us that the English crowd are arseholes because it was way too loud. You couldn't hear the commentators. And then
there was a lot of people saying that. Yeah,
other people were saying best crowd ever. I agree.
And a lot of Americans were complaining that we just like to sing a lot, which I don't. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a bit?
It just gets the atmosphere going, doesn't it? You know, how can No,
but I was tweeting during it, and I noticed loads of tweets from American fans that were really behind the crowd, and how it was one of the best crowds I'd heard. And then you get the odd few that were like, "Why are they singing? What is this?" I didn't pay karaoke, and they were just taking the mick out the fans chanting and stuff. But the majority of them, they all seemed to be behind it and thought it was an awesome crowd. And watching it on TV, I thought it come across amazing.
You said, it's just them odd tweets, isn't it? Them odd tweets where people just think they come up with a load of bullshit.
It's just people that, I don't know, just can't have a good time, evidently, or maybe don't even get the British sense of fun, I guess, But me and Zerky say all the time, even when they do shows at Raw, when they've got a shitty crowd that are not really into it and they're not chanting anything, it's just the atmosphere. It just adds to it. You need that energy from the crowd.
Well, it's a bit like in the Attitude Era. If the crowd wasn't so hyped as it was, the Attitude Era wouldn't so badly be as over as what it was. Because when you looked at the segment between Vince and Roman Reigns, they tried to do the arsehole chant, but it was so weak. It was like, oh god, this is deadly painful. It's not strong enough. If that was a proper strong, and it sounds really weird to say it, proper strong arsehole chant, if they nailed that, then you'd feel a bit more like Roman Reigns could have played up to it, could have done a little cheeky smile, and it could have been arsehole-tastic. But it wasn't.
Sounds grim.
It does sound grim. But I think the more the crowd are into it, unless they just completely hijack the show and just keep chanting boring or fucking CM Punk chants, then it's fine by me. I thought that everyone was having a good time, and all the chants meant something. They were either for a fan or for a superstar, or it was in support of someone. I think on the night for me, Jordan and Gable was a standout one. Enzo and Big Cass was a really good one.
Oh yes.
And obviously Bailey as well. Bailey got a good pop.
One thing I always do, and I point it out to Wenzel as well, is when I'm watching Raw or SmackDown, is I'll say whether or not I'm enjoying the show because of the crowd, because sometimes I don't get the vibes from the crowd, if that makes sense. I know it should be about watching wrestling and enjoying the actual wrestling and the promos and that side of it, but I always like the crowd to get involved with the chanting, which is why I always do my bit when I'm at the shows.
But that's what I said, Zerky, didn't I? I said that it's it just adds to the atmosphere. If the crowd are enjoying it, there's a good chance you'll enjoy it.
And the superstars enjoy it, because did you see how buzzing Jordan and Gable are? You can just see by Jordan's face how much he freaking loves that they're over at the moment. And when he hits that ring and goes for everybody, it's just it's just epic. You can tell when it's their time to leave the ring and stuff like that. People don't want to leave because they're having such a good time. I think Bailey was the same. I think Blackpool did a good job as well. I think they started off quite a lot of the chants that we heard at the NXT show in London. I think they were the beginning. But yeah, in general, I think the British crowd did a good job.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it was fantastic. I think I would go out on a limb here, and I'm not just blowing my own trumpet, but I would say we're the best NXT crowd there ever has been.
You're blowing Xavier Woods' trumpet?
No, I'm not blowing that. No, that's a trombone, mate. Get it right. That's a trombone.
All right. I don't know musical shit, mate. Come on.
I really don't think that we should say, are you blowing Xavier Woods any time again during
I said trumpet. I said trumpet.
What was your favourite from the London show? What was your favourite one or two moments? I think my two favourite moments were, I really like Asuka. I think she's quality. So I was looking forward to seeing her before the show, and I thought the match between her and Emma really didn't disappoint. I thought it was an epic match, and I think that Asuka's going to be a definite top star for the women's division, and hoping that she begins to move into that title picture, because I think there could be some good matches with her and Bailey, and is it Nia Jax as well?
Yeah, Nia Jax.
So I was really impressed with her, and obviously the Finn Balor entrance was amazing as well.
Oh, that was insane. That was such a great idea.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Who's going?
I
think it's
finished.
J-Man.
I just wanted to say it was a great idea, and I love the Jack the Ripper thing. I thought it was cool. Jay, are you going to say anything, mate, or are you going to keep mugging me off here?
It was sponsored by Assassin's Creed though. That's
Was
the
it?
only bit. Yeah, Assassin's Creed DLC. That was it. Jack the Ripper. That was because of it.
I thought it was just referencing London. It was Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
thought.
what I thought.
I think you've got it wrong, mate. I think you're outnumbered here.
Frantic.
No.
I think, Paul, can you do some keyboard warrioring and check this out for us?
Maybe later. I think it was like I took it as being Jack the Ripper. That's what like everyone seemed to be reacting to on Twitter. I can't remember anything for Assassin's Creed. I know there's like DLC for it, but I don't know if it was sponsored by it.
Mind you, knowing WWE, they probably just tried to get a cheeky sponsor in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel
One
me?
of the best ones is when they do the Mountain Dew, when they're like
They never drink it.
they never drink it. It's like completely full bottle.
Screws it, puts it to his lips, and then it comes back later and it's still full up.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh
hell, dude.
dear.
So yeah, what were your two? First, we'll go BRODOS guys. What was your two favourite moments of NXT?
Go on, Wenzel.
Wait,
Do you want to do two each? Or do you just want to
Yeah.
do like one of each?
No, go on. We'll do one each. If I had to pick a moment or a match that I thought was absolutely amazing, I loved the tag team match. I thought it was a bit disappointing that Enzo and Big Cass didn't win it because I was really expecting them to do it, but I thought the chants, the whole crowd really got behind that one. I just thought it was a fantastic match.
It felt like
For
the
me-
right moment to do that, to change the belts. By the way,
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's like I was a bit shocked when Dash and Dawson won it. But one of the chants that was cracking me up in that one was which one's Dawson, which one's Dash. I love that. Or
Who are ya? Who are ya?
and are you Dawson in disguise or something like that? It's like, oh, fantastic. Yeah. What about you, Zerky?
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks for passing it over.
all right.
I would just say, to be honest, just the atmosphere. That was the best part for me. I loved being there. I loved the crowd. Obviously, I love joining in with the crowd. I don't think I've ever been to a live event or a show that's been that loud. You know, it's probably one of the best nights I've ever had. I think.
What, your entire life?
Yeah, my entire life. I really enjoyed it.
oh,
mate.
oh, mate.
Thanks. I'm getting cute on you guys.
Paul's not laying any sort of emotion into this bit.
You know what it is? You asked us to research it, so I was checking to see for Assassin's Creed. Someone's got to check these facts.
Smack fact coming up.
Wait, I can't find anything for it, so apparently it wasn't like Assassin's Creed. I think it was just the Jack the Ripper thing. But it does tie in with it because he is DLC in that.
J-Man's just feeding false information. Thanks, Jay.
He's lying.
He is.
Well,
He was sitting there watching back on it. He's going, "Oh, Assassin's Creed."
yeah. Making it up as he goes along.
Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was
I
my
think it
fault.
definitely was just you. Sorry, mate.
And I think, J-Man, what was your favourite moments from NXT London?
Definitely two.
Mhm.
Enzo and Cass's entrance, definitely. And our second. Oh no, I forgot. He was talking.
Couldn't have been that good, didn't?
Zerky or Wenzel, I don't know.
I didn't say
Wait.
anything. I didn't.
Oh, meeting us, Jay.
Oh,
That'll be the other
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you want to tell the Wee Talkers about your little escapade afterwards when? Because I would say that the J-Man was pretty much repping big time with all of his gear on. I know you was getting it from random people, but you had belts, briefcases.
Oh no,
you had all the clobber.
that was just me. We meeting the woke culture guys. You know, they were there singing. I took a picture with them, and then I met Harry Mania.
Who is,
and then-
who is Harry Mania?
He's got a FIFA channel with over 1,000 subscribers. Shout out. MK Me.
Shout out.
Wait, how dare
He's
you,
just
Jay?
shouting out on your own show, Dan.
Yeah, this is Delzinski's show, mate. You need
This
to
needs
ask him
approval,
permission.
Jay.
He's been moved off the show now. J-Man takeover.
To be fair, Del, while you was gone, we was debating doing our own week talk.
I thought you was going to
Yeah.
try and just go for it. I had to
Yeah, Paul's our new host.
I had to beg to get back on the call with these guys. I had to say please and everything. It's not happened before.
Nothing wrong with saying please.
Please and thank yous.
You didn't even say thank you though, so
Yeah, he didn't. Did he?
See ya. Disconnect. So, what was your second favourite bit? Meeting the BRODOS boys, then?
Yeah, and that atmosphere. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, again.
Oh, here we go again.
Another,
The cuteness.
oh, it's so Christmassy. This.
It is, yeah. There's a lot
Because
of love
Jay-
going on right now.
I am
And
the
I've
king of Cuteville, and Jay's the queen of Cuteville.
Oh,
Big
Did you
game,
not all
big
meet
game.
Del as well?
No.
No.
I was in the cab on the way home.
jumped on a taxi and
Well,
left.
mate, he
proper
didn't want to
mugged
meet
us up.
us. He didn't want to
See,
meet us.
he's a big shot. He's just out there.
No, right.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know what happened with my cab, right? So my cab was supposed to pick me up outside Wembley Arena. I had to walk and track him down. What sort of cab service does this? And then he just ranted at me the whole way home. I mean, I'm supposed to rant at people, not him rant at me.
Did
Well,
want him
you
to
said you
drive
were
into
sitting in the
arena?
morning section, didn't you?
No. Yes, I was in the moaning section, but I was not moaning. I was with
Well,
I was with the professor. The professor came back for like another evening. Came out of the woodwork.
The myth.
The myth, the man that lives in the dungeon with Mike Tenay. Weeds, man, Weeds.
Who's Weeds World?
Weeds World. You could have met him, Jay. He didn't.
I could have met the games dungeon as well, but he left.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's meant to be on this tonight.
Yeah.
You didn't even invite him.
I did invite him. He said he was busy. I think. Probably
No,
gonna get
'cause-
told off for this now.
You think, Del.
You think? I think.
Yeah.
I was
just
just
didn't
waiting
invite
for him going. So, what was your favourite match of the night?
I can
Long pause.
I can save the Dave and go Game Dungeon. Fixed it. See, he's here in spirit.
Just edit him in.
Yeah, you could do that actually. We could just take loads of cut bits from last time we did our one in Manchester.
You should do now. You should pose that question to him and then try and fit something in there.
Roman Reigns.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
That's
Hello?
the reason why we keep saying hello all the time is because we weren't quite sure whether the J-Man was with us or not. We're still not sure about that, and we're 45 minutes in, but we believe he is here still.
Oh.
Yeah.
So-
I thought the original question was like, tell us about your escapade with BRODOS.
Yeah. So what how did you guys meet up? Because obviously I was in the cab.
Oi,
It was
big
after
up,
the
Big up
pound.
Sainsbury's. Big up Sainsbury's.
Yeah,
We met out
we
Sainsbury's.
tweeted out, meet up near the Sainsbury's. We all met
Well, you're
up.
doing shout outs now. What are you doing, mate? You've got to ask
Yeah.
permission.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to shout out Sainsbury's on your show, Del. I'm so sorry.
Big up the Saints.
He's getting paid for this.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Sainsbury's.
Sponsored-
Does it say
Oh,
that
yeah,
on your
yeah.
channel, BRODOS?
Yeah,
sponsored
Wenzel,
by
sponsored by Sainsbury's, yeah. That's me, baby.
Can't score a goal, but sponsored by Sainsbury's.
No, yeah, no.
Go on, Wenzel, you tell him. It was after the pound majiggy.
Oh, right, okay, the old... Right, so we're coming back down through, like, Wembley, back to, like, where the tube stop is, and we've already met up with Jay, bearing in mind. We've sort of said hello, exchanged a few pleasantries and all that jazz, right?
And anyone that knows the Wembley walk knows that it's a long walk to get
Wow,
to the tube
what's the
station.
wa-
It's quite a distance from the arena and the stadium to the tube,
It is,
right?
yeah.
I think you're chatting shit, mate. No, I don't think it's that long.
We chat shit, get banged.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes, mate. And if you keep it up, you are going to get banged.
I'm going to spark you out.
Yeah, well, right, okay. But anyway, so we've met up with Jay. We've like we've exchanged pleasantries and all that. Well, actually, no, we didn't take a selfie, right? He forgot to do that. He took a video of us. Sounds a bit weird, but he did. Yeah,
Were
a
you aware
normal
of this?
video. Well, yeah. Then we're walking back down to the tube, and these like you always get these people with like foam fingers and like the posters and the t-shirts. They're like really dodgy ones. They're obviously not the official ones. And this geezer selling a poster, and Zerky decides to buy one for £1. He's like, "Have you got £1, Wenzel?" And I'm like, no, trying to give him the eye, like, look, don't buy that because it's like dodgy. He buys it. I tell him it's dodgy, and then he proceeds to rip it up and throw it away. So he just wasted £1. But
It's only £1. It's only £1.
it is only £1. Anyway, we're going back down to the tube stop, and we're about to sort of like get up to where you put the tickets in, and all of a sudden, Jay's come rushing down, and out of nowhere, like just he was miles behind, weren't he, Zerky?
Yeah, he'd like walked off in the other direction at Sainsbury's, and then all of a sudden just appeared out of nowhere. And he was like, "Hello, boys." We just
And we was like, "Oi, what do you
"Fucking
want,
hell, Jay?"
And he wanted us. He actually chased us for a selfie. And if that doesn't say that we're famous, I don't know what does. Can you boys tell us a story that someone chasing after you for a photograph or an autograph?
No, I can't.
I can't, no.
Well, BRODOS, we've been there and we've done that.
Did he like hold you to like ransom if you didn't like give him a selfie or anything like that? He'd launch some eggs at you. Because I can just imagine him jumping out the hedges with a fucking load of eggs. Ha ha!
No, luckily, lucky enough, no, we was all right with the eggs. No eggs were involved.
You should have charged him £1, get your pound back.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Paul, where were you, mate? You should have told us on the night.
See, man, brains.
That's it. You got the business acumen. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh dear. So, in all fairness, that was a pretty shit story. But has anyone got more interesting?
I kind of liked the bit at the beginning when you was like both having a go at each other about the walk down Wembley, whether it's long or short or not, and then it was like
it's not long, is it? It's not long.
It's pretty long. It's a
like,
long walk.
Chat shit, get banged, and then I'm thinking you're both sitting in a room together saying chat shit, get banged.
No, he's in the opposite room actually.
Oh yeah, you are.
If he was in the same rooms, I would have sparked him out now. Come on.
Oh.
There would be no.
Yeah,
the story wouldn't have even got
finished.
finished. Exactly.
See, you've left one hanging here, though, because we don't know who was on this poster.
Oh yeah, who was on
I
the
don't
poster?
even know, to be honest. He just told me it was fake. I had like a quick glance at it and just ripped it up and threw it in the bin.
It's plainly a TNA poster.
Probably.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was,
Oh right, I've got a little story for you. Really quick one. When I was leaving Wembley, you know they had TNA posters at the event because obviously they're coming back in January. Don't know if you saw them.
Yes,
This bloke went up to the TNA poster and just gave it the full finger for like 5 minutes. Just stood there staring at the poster of Kurt Angle, just going with his finger really aggressively. And it wasn't like a quick.
Did he
one
know
as
it was a poster?
Yeah. It wasn't like a quick one as he's going out the door. He like just really aggressively giving it that finger as he's looking at the poster. I was like, hello.
Hello.
What's wrong with this guy? So I mean, there was some TNA haters there that night.
Wait, Delzinski, I'd have gone up to him. I'd be like, mate, what the fuck are you doing? You do realise that's a poster. Like, they're not, they can't tell you're doing anything, you knob cheese.
I was going to say I was going to go up to him and give him the finger for 5 minutes, but then I thought that sounds really disgusting and dodgy. And I'm gonna go there. All right. So
TNA across the line.
Yeah. No, literally.
Or the things TNA posters make you do for him, mate. The things they do. Blimey.
So we're all in agreement that NXT did put on a really great show, Newcastle and London.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. What was the best and worst match of the night?
I'll go with. Well, I'm going to be a bit interesting because I think most people might go with the old Balor match, but I'm going to go with
Best and worst.
But best match for me, I think I really enjoyed Asuka and Emma. I just thought it was really entertaining, and I'm a massive fan of Asuka, and that's kind of weird because I don't really spend too much time with the Divas division going on about them. So that for me was a real highlight. The worst match, I wouldn't say. Actually, the worst match was this match that I didn't even know who was wrestling. Some geezer that looked a bit like a pirate played the guitar. Anyone know?
That's the one. That's definitely the worst match, Del. Yeah, hang on. I remember his name. Samson, Elijah Sampson, is it?
Yeah,
or something like that.
A lot of people were saying that we should be excited about him, but it didn't feel like it at Takeover. I wasn't excited by it.
Yeah, but he was going up against Bullfit, so come on.
Does anyone else think that's the worst gimmick in the world? What the fuck is that all about? Seriously, or is that just me? Bullfit.
When he was doing them promos, I was expecting him to come back like fit as a fiddle, but he's still well fat.
It's just because he looks like Kevin Owens.
Yeah. He's
We
pretty much the
actually
same
got, like-
geezer, but he's now a face and has fit.
And he wears a Lord Tensai robe as well.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I was talking about. Yeah.
It's like a Rocky Balboa robe, more like, isn't it? It's like he's going into a boxing match.
I thought that was poor, and I didn't understand it. And the fact that they're trying to push Bullfit, and then they went against that by just like squashing him. So didn't make a lot of sense.
I don't think you can squash him. Fuck me.
You can't squash him.
He's going to squash you, mate. If anything.
Go on then. So what did you think was the worst match, Brothers Boys?
If we are including just the regular NXT show, so not basically the dark matches that are going to be on NXT tonight.
Yeah.
I would have said the 8-man tag. I really enjoyed it, but then that's probably just because of the atmosphere again.
Yeah,
Fucking love that atmosphere. I do. I love it.
Like you said earlier, didn't you, Del? Like that really did set the bar for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I don't think in terms of chants and stuff it got as loud as that, and I'm hoping that it transitions into the show tonight, because I was quite interested to see how that looks and unfolds on NXT tonight. But yeah, I don't think Sami Zayn got a bigger pop than Jordan and Gable. I think it was Jordan and Gable all the way.
I still think everyone was well up for it, though, weren't they? Still,
they were. I mean, see, that's what I mean. The show was so good that you kind of even forget a little bit that Sami Zayn made his return. You know,
the show was so good that I actually came out of the show not having a voice for quite a while, didn't I?
He was actually like singing along with all the chants. Not saying, I mean, I was as well, but he was going mental for it, and he lost his voice. That is dedication right there.
I thought I was losing my voice at the beginning after the Jordan and Gable chants, to be honest.
But yeah, that was mental. That was.
To be honest, I might have actually lost my voice there, but just continued doing the chants and not even realised I weren't actually saying anything.
What about you, J-Man? J-Man?
If we're actually picking the worst match,
Yes. No, go.
Oh, no, he said me.
Did you not... Oi, calm down, rude boy. All right, calm down. But did anyone else not find the Divas match very entertaining? I understand. I think you got to take it for what it was. It was always going to be quite a slow-paced match, because I think, obviously, that's what Nia Jax does, right? But again, the atmosphere really made up for it. But as an actual match, it wasn't that entertaining. Does anyone agree, or was that just me?
I thought it was a really good match.
I don't think... all right, I wouldn't go to the extent to say it was the worst match, but it was one of the ones that I probably enjoyed the least.
Yeah, definitely.
I
would say
that
the worst match for me would have been the Apollo Crews one, but going on the atmosphere again, lads. I fucking love it.
Well, that come right after like the Enzo and Cass match, though. Like, I think the crowd won like a bit of a downer after that, because I thought
rebuild my voice.
I thought like Enzo and Cass were going to win that, so I was shocked when they didn't. And I think the crowd were a bit deflated afterwards. It was the same watching it at home though as well.
Until Delzinski said about the whoever that geezer is who plays the fucking guitar,
Elijah Samson.
and Ball Fit, who's not fit as we expected him to be when he came back. I'd probably say that match now, because it was pretty much a nothing match, wasn't it?
I think to note with Baron Corbin, the major positive is that he is just a proper heel. Like, no one likes him, and I mean, if WWE wanted a proper like heavy heel to come in to the main roster, he's kind of got it already. Like, people just don't like him, and I think he's backstage. He's got quite an attitude as well, so I think he's almost like there for like a good push if they want a proper heel. I think he's already ready made, because no one likes him. I mean, that the atmosphere might have been a bit down on that match, but it was mostly because everyone was hating on Corbin. So,
do you actually think he's do you not enjoy watching him in the ring, though?
I think he's good.
I don't get. I mean, like, okay, I'm hoping that most of that. Yeah, I'm hoping that most of the crowd hates on him because they're supposed to, and like he's a heel. But I get the feeling that some people just generally don't like him, and I've heard people say that they think he's boring, and I don't agree with that. I think he's quite entertaining.
You can't not be impressed when he nails that end of days on whoever it is. I mean, it just looks amazing. Every time that move comes out the bag, it's like I'm always thinking, good night. So
wasn't that like part of the reason why the crowd have started hating on him a little bit, though?
Because... Someone said it was like a reverse rock bottom, or he's rock bottom.
No, not because of that,
himself or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but
not really.
Not just because of that though, but because like he went through a stage of every week on NXT, just literally walking into a match and finishing it with that like within 5 seconds, and people were going, "Well, it's just getting pointless now." But I guess that's where they started hating on him.
But would we hate that if they were doing that with Bray Wyatt at the moment? I think we'd all love that, wouldn't we? If he was coming out and just beating people left, right and centre.
Yeah, to be fair.
So that kind of, to me, just makes me think, well, they're kind of booking him how he should be booked. It's just a case of people just not. Well, I just think they don't like it because it is so, straight that he just comes in and he beats people. And then I was thinking with Apollo, he might have a bit, there might be a bit more to it. But I thought the decision to let him go over was right in the end. I thought it was right.
Yeah, I'd agree.
What was the outsider's thought before we go to the J-Man? Because he was very excited about, I'm going to hold fire on the J-Man, I'm going to let him come steaming in at the end. From Paul, what did you think when you was watching it?
What, in terms of best and worst?
Yeah.
I would say Corbin's match was the worst in my opinion. Like I said before, we were kind of like too built up in like the Enzo and Cass match, and then it was a bit of a letdown at the end of it. So like it was kind of that match where you turn off for a little bit and you just like relax until the next one. So like I don't know, in terms of the best matches, I think Asuka, like the tag match and Bayley's match, well, the best ones, like for me, watching from home. Corbin was the worst. Finn and Joe, like I don't know how to like really put that into context, because it felt like one of the matches where you didn't feel like Samoa Joe had any chance of winning it, so it took away from it. But at the same time, it was a good match. Like I don't know how it come across live, but sitting at home watching it was like I was just waiting for the end coming and Balor winning it.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Balor to walk out with a victory. I thought it could have gone either way,
Same.
to be honest with you. And here's a good question, Paul, right? Because, like, I'm saying, I don't mean to slag off the Bayley match and Nia Jax, but like I said, to me, when I was watching it live at the event, that was one of the worst ones for me, or the ones that I felt had the slowest pace. But like I said, obviously, you got to expect that. But what was the better Divas match? Was it the Emma Oscar one, or was it the Bayley Nia Jax, in your opinion?
In terms of like wrestling matches, I think the Asuka one was better.
It was,
But
wasn't it? That's
in
the
terms
point.
of like storyline, like storytelling, I think the Bayley and Nia Jax one was probably better. It depends like how you rate them. Like if you were watching it live, I think it'd be a lot harder to get into it, because like one of you mentioned before about like not being able to see when stuff was happening on the mat. There's like a lot. I think the end of
There's
it
a
was
lot
on the
of
mat
mat
as
work.
well.
Yeah.
So like a lot of it you won't have really seen what was going on. So I think watching it at home, you'd get a much different experience to what you would see live.
Yeah, no, that's the point I was making. Definitely, if I was watching it on TV, I might have a different opinion about it. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate the match. It was just the one that, if I had to pick one that I least enjoyed, I'd say that one.
Yeah, I think the Asuka one was probably the better match.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Could you not say that with Nia Jax, because did she do the leg drop on her like 3 times?
Yeah.
Would that not
so.
would we have not expected that to have put Bayley away? Like, is that not making Bayley look a bit too strong?
Yeah, I would have thought that, like, realistically, it should have killed her. Let's be honest.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, there's a point where, you know, you might think someone would fold. It's a bit like when Yokozuna was dropping leg drops on the Undertaker and, like, you know, put him away. I mean, she dropped that like 3 times, or how many other times it was, and you would think to yourself, that should do it, shouldn't it? Bayley's not like superhuman. She don't hulk up or anything like that. But I was surprised that they went that far with those moves on her.
Yeah,
I'm hearing that
realistically,
Bayley-
I think so.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Bayley is becoming like the John Cena of women's wrestling in NXT. Like, that's what I've been hearing. quite a
Wait,
lot.
never give up.
Sorry, I had to get in
It's
there.
John Cena.
John Cena. So someone has sat very patiently and very quietly.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
There it
Hello?
is.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bruv.
Best and worst match.
Sorry?
What was the best and the worst match at NXT?
The best match, in my opinion, even though the result was shit, was the tag team match. Worst match, I would say, Baron Corbin match. Because I wasn't there. I just got in for the TakeOver London. I didn't see all the bits before. I didn't see the Gable tag team.
You didn't see
I
that?
missed that.
Oh,
I-
mate, where were you?
My cousin had a bag, so we had to wait in line outside.
Did
for
you not-
ages.
Hang on, like
Did you
Baron
not read
Corbin's
it?
match was like third from the end.
You shouldn't be so disappointed though, guys, or like, you know, because I mean we already know that J-Man misses like every week of Raw.
Yeah.
So why not continue and just miss the whole show?
He's just
you
standing
paid to
outside
see.
going, hello?
You just went to Wembley.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when did you get in then? What match did you get in? Because I'm just looking at the card, right? Baron Corbin. Hold on, now this ain't in the right order. Otherwise, you would have missed the whole show.
He was too busy looking for Dell.
No,
Probably was.
I got in at 7:58, and I got in to
Oh, so you
find out.
missed the first bit then?
No, I caught. Well, let me explain the story first.
Okay.
I got in.
Wait, here comes a
It
story.
was all dark. I saw Triple H in the ring. That's all I saw. And then to realize that people were in our seats, so we had to wait.
No.
We had to wait like halfway through the Asuka Emma match to finally get into our seats. So I missed half of that match. I can't even tell you what happened in that match because I was just standing up trying to see, but it was really hard because people were like saying, "No, stand back. You shouldn't stand there."
Oh, if you had just said, someone said, "Stand back, there's a hurricane coming through," I'd have been really excited.
Oh, mate, that's a classic theme tune right there. Vintage banger.
Vintage
I
WWE
fucking
banger.
love that song. Love it. I listen to that on repeat at home. Such a good
Wow,
tune.
I've never heard of anyone that gets so hyped over a WWE. Blimey.
Mate, have you heard that song?
It's iconic though.
I have heard
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
I
Thanks,
just
Paul.
don't
Yeah,
put it
exactly.
on repeat, mate.
I quite like Oscar's theme.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
it's a good
theme,
thing.
actually.
It's a good theme.
Yeah.
But Triple H does a good job down there picking those themes.
Yeah, Finn Balor's got the best though. Let's be fair. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
He's got everything.
Well, he's got the best entrance, hasn't he?
Yeah. I mean,
Sam-
on that note, what you said, Paul, I thought the way they did the match with Joe and Finn Balor, I thought the way that they tried to pitch it to us was that Joe just looked really strong for 90% of the match, and then Balor just hit that sort of comeback at the end and managed to power through it. I think they wanted us to think that the title was going to change hands. I didn't think it would, though. And because I didn't think he was moving up. I think he's only going to drop that belt when he moves up, and they're definitely not going to move him up yet because the state of the main roster is definitely not worth risking Finn Balor going up.
Could you not see him appear in the Rumble though?
No, not unless he wins it. You can't put him in the Rumble and not have him win it.
Well, they'll just have Reigns or someone win it. Doesn't matter if he's the champ.
Yeah,
I
Reigns
don't-
is a champ. He's just going to win the number one contendership against himself.
Well, they'll make him look strong, won't it?
Yeah, to be fair, it would.
One good thing that's come out of it, though, is John Cena coming back early potentially means that he's not just going to be an entrance in the Rumble because if he was just coming straight back for the Rumble, it would be like, oh, fucking hell, he's going to win it off the bat. But
Well, that was my initial reaction. I thought he is coming back for the Rumble and he is going to win it. And then we're going to get like the third year on the trot of everyone going fucking mental over the Royal Rumble. And I can't blame anyone for that, if that is what happens, of course.
Brock Lesnar's got to be in the Royal Rumble, isn't he? This is going well off subject, but he's got to be in the Rumble.
Daniel Bryan's got to be in the Rumble.
No.
What? Yes,
No.
yes,
No.
yes,
No.
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He's just gonna be in the Rumble and get eliminated. There's no point.
Don't be like
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
WWE even cleared Daniel Bryan to be back yet?
that. Not yet.
No.
That doctor's still sitting there going, no, 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 no.
Oh.
The Royal Rumble is going to be interesting because I think there's a lot of contenders in there. And like, if you want to go and throw some NXT people in the mix, I still would love Joe to go up to the main roster and have a little cheeky main run. But
It'll be coming. I think it'll be more like Raw after WrestleMania, where like him or Balor gets the shout to come up. Like going back to Balor, what did you think of his finish? Because that was what took it away from like me when I was watching the match. Every time he kept going up the top rope, it seemed to like slow it right down. Like I would prefer him with a new finisher.
he's got like two though, hasn't he? He's got.
But he has, but he doesn't really use them as finishers. He always uses like the foot stomp.
He's got loads of. If you wanted to get, he has got a lot of moves he could use as his finisher because he obviously uses the sling blade as a signature, but then he's got that backwards. I don't know what you want to call it.
Pele kick.
No. He does that as well. He's got shitloads of moves.
It's like
But-
a DDT
yeah,
type thing.
He's got that reverse.
Oh.
It's like a scorpion death drop, but he picks him up and drops him down. And then he's also got the other one, which he did when he was in New Japan, which was like a brainbuster sort of move. So I don't know if you've seen that one, but he has got a lot of moves he could use on the ground if he wanted to. They should give him maybe a submission hold as well. I think.
Yeah, that would be a good shout. That would
But-
be a good shout.
But I did see Elle say about the double foot stomp. I think it was Elle who said that she didn't like the double foot stomp anymore. But he did used to do the double foot stomp differently when he was in Japan. He used to do it to the back of the head or the back of the neck or the back, whereas now he has to do it when they're on flat on the mat. And when
Did he not do it during the match?
I'm
I'm sure he did one like when he was like half standing up.
Did he?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
Did
I'm
he?
pretty sure he did. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure, to be fair, though, because, I mean, it's pretty much a curb stomp, isn't it? And they've banned that. So
Yeah.
Because in Japan,
There's no way.
that's how he used to put them away most of the time, was to the back, whereas now it's the one down on the chest. But it's quite an interesting move, that double foot stomp, because I used to think Sanjay Dutt used to do it in TNA, and he used to do a backflip when he did it as well. It looks fucking dangerous because if it
I
goes
prefer
wrong,
the backflip one.
yeah, but that's hard. That's hard work.
It is, but
That's
it
hard
looks awesome.
It does look awesome, but imagine if you cock that up. I mean, you won't have any balls.
Finn Balor hasn't got much time to be putting working on moves like that. He's too busy like playing with his Lego, isn't he?
What?
Playing with his
Yeah,
leg.
but Lego
Do you not
is
know
pretty
about
awesome.
that? You don't know about that?
No, what?
Is it Star Wars Lego?
Wait, no, yeah.
Yeah, he
Go on,
loves
tell
Lego.
him.
He loves
Yeah.
bloody Lego. That's it. He loves Lego, and he builds pretty much Lego
Everything.
stuff.
Yeah, and he builds Star Wars as well, Paul.
That's awesome.
Oh, stop bringing that into it, you two. Star Wars. Always got to creep in there somehow, innit?
Can't help it.
So
Yeah.
when does all this Star Wars stuff die down now?
It doesn't.
Never.
It
Oh,
doesn't, never.
Shit.
Embrace
Until we-
it, man.
Until we get the top grossing film ever.
It's
It
already
ends.
setting records for Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Didn't it beat
Same.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
I'm well
In
disappointed
3
about that.
days.
I think Harry Potter's better.
Oh, no, you didn't, mate.
I
No.
went there.
I'm not going to bite.
Risky.
You think 3 kids are better than a whole galactic empire?
It's not 3 kids. It's like the whole of Hogwarts, mate. There's like thousands of kids there.
I think there's more than thousands.
There's 4 houses, Jay. You've got Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw,
Holy
Slytherin,
shit!
and
Big up Hufflepuff.
how can they fit just 3 kids into 4 houses, mate? You've got to use your logic, son. Use that logic.
Which
But
is the
there's-
best house, though?
It's got to be Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff, yeah.
Why is it called Hufflepuff?
To be fair, Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw are just like nothing houses, but Hufflepuff just sounds cool, doesn't it?
What goes on in Ravenclaw?
It does sound quite cool.
I don't know what goes on in Ravenclaw. I don't know everything about Harry
Wait,
Potter.
like, it ain't Ravenclaw like the Zack Ryder of Harry Potter houses? Just a jobber.
Oh, holy fuck! Wait, now you've mentioned that. How bad were Mojo Riley and the Zack Ryder's gimmick? It's fucking awful.
Wait, you
Oh,
say
what?
that, but didn't you get hyped and stay hyped the
I-
rest
well,
of
I
the
got
event?
hyped.
I was
I
not
got
I was hyped. I
fucking-
was
no,
hyped.
not
I'm on a
hyped.
hype team.
I'm not-
Love it. I think it's a great gimmick.
I was not hyped, and the woo died out in about 1 second. It sounded like only probably you two were doing it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
He
That
was. It was just
us.
me and him.
Woo.
I can't
Should we
believe
do
you
that
don't
one
like
for
that.
you as well?
I can't get hyped from. Can't get hyped.
I think they're nutty. I like it, especially Mojo Rawley, mate. I swear to God, that guy's on crack. Honestly, Zack Ryder's hyped, but he's not that hyped. But Mojo's going like 100 miles an hour.
I think
crazy.
NXT's the one.
Yeah, when Ryder's telling him to calm down, you know something's up.
Yeah, doesn't he? I think was that on like a NXT like a couple of weeks ago. He was like, "All right, mate, just like pipe down a little bit. You're going a bit too mental."
Am I
He's
the
like
only
that mate
one?
in the pub that's had too much to drink. Oh, you calm down.
Am I the only one that just wants Zack Ryder to retire?
No, how can
No.
you say that, man?
I can't stand Zack Ryder.
Oi,
Why?
woo, woo, woo.
Oh no!
Know it.
I just every time he appears, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake!
But he's
See,
still
I was
internet
Broski of the
champion.
week 1 week, so I'm a big Ryder fan. Just on that alone.
He
Was you?
Yeah, I was Broski of the week.
Ooh.
How?
What's that like a shout out on his YouTube channel?
No, I made
I'm just imagining Paul, Broski of the week, dressed as one of the hype guys, just like looking kind of like swag.
You're just jealous, man. I don't know, like Back to the Future parody called Zack to the Future in WWE 13, and he featured it.
Oh, that's cool, man. That is.
That actually sounds really good.
It is. Right. Don't want to blow me on trumpet, but
Well, you don't, yeah.
You've already blown
well,
it
don't
Well,
out.
I
do
think
that,
you should leave a link to that in the description.
Well, we can
I
do
should.
that. I'll put it in the description. Oh.
I'm so lost. Why did you do that noise?
Well, I don't know why I did the other noise earlier, to be honest with you, but
What? Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
I'm in.
that's the one. Yeah, that's
Hello?
how Paul started the show, didn't he?
Hello?
We just sound like a bunch of mentalists.
Yeah, I don't know who's worse, us or Mojo Rawley.
Yeah. Who's on crack here? Us 4. Us 5.
We need
I think me
Mojo
and
on
you
the
are
show.
joint, mate. I
We're
think
all
we do.
hyped. We're all hyped. We're all so
Wait,
hyped.
imagine how good that show would be, though. No, seriously, I'd like, I'd love to listen to Mojo Rawley on here.
You wouldn't be able to get a
sick.
word in.
No, I know, yeah, but that's the beauty of it, And he comes up with classics, mate, as well. So
Book it.
book it. Oh, I was
Hashtag book it.
I was about to say, oi, Paul, what's bouquet? It's your Geordie accent. Bouquet.
Hyacinth bucket.
Oh dear. Please.
See, I want to hear the Miz doing Neville's accent. Have you not seen it on Raw?
He's trying, and
That's the only reason he's like, yeah, that's the reason he took Monday's win because he wants to learn the accent for a movie role.
Yeah, talking about shit gimmicks. There's one.
Which Miz?
No, just the whole. Well, I mean, I'd say it's not a gimmick itself, but like that whole storyline. It's like, what the fuck is that all about?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. But I just want to see his like impression now.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good actually. If I rightly remember, it was all right.
We got
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
glimpse
too
of it,
bad.
didn't we?
Do you sound like
Yeah.
Paul?
What?
No, he didn't do a Geordie one. He did like a proper, like British person, like I was going to say a normal one, but I don't want to insult Paul.
He's insulting us.
No,
I didn't mean it like that. I
Like
didn't
a
mean it like
stereotypical British accent, so like posh, I guess.
See, the only
Poppycock.
reason this podcast is on YouTube so you can get subtitles for us.
Everything that Paul says has to be subtitled. Why, man? Paul's
Wenzel's got.
Paul's
Wenzel's
put us
got
on
the-
mute now. He's going to watch Star Wars. He's had enough. He's like,
I'm
"Fuck
just
you
sitting
lot.
laughing at you.
Fuck you, lot.
Wenzel's got a good Geordie accent.
Has he? Go on.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Adventures
was
of Neville,
the
wasn't
voice
it?
behind. Yeah, I was the voice
Oh,
behind
yeah. I remember that. What, the video that got taken down?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Hang on, we got a special one.
Was
for
this
you
the
coming up
Adventures
soon,
of
though.
Neville?
Yeah,
This
that's
was,
right.
That
yeah.
was good, though.
That was pretty
enjoyed it.
awesome, to be fair.
It's cracking.
Yeah, wait for it, guys. We got something coming up special very, very shortly. It's like the return,
Of the
but this one's not going to get banned though.
What did it get banned for?
It got banned because we used a couple of clips from what was it? Money in the
Money
Bank.
in the Bank.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jay.
That,
Helping
man.
me out there. Yeah, legend, mate.
Super fun.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But then, someone pointed out that there's a girl called Luigi, and she does like raw reviews, but she uses the whole like show pretty much, or
Yeah.
a large portion of the matches, right?
Someone pointed that out. That someone was me. How did you not remember that?
I don't know, mate. That was a long time ago.
Okay,
I
I'll let you off.
All
I
right,
swear
fair
he
enough.
blanked one of you.
You blanked
What?
me.
Someone's
Luigi
spanked one of you. What?
Zerky or Wenzel blanked
No,
Luigi.
That was it. No, it was Zerky. That was it. And then, what was we saying on Twitter, Jay? I can't remember what it was now.
Her name's not Luigi.
Luigi.
It's Luigi, isn't it? Where did you get Luigi come from? It's a pizza. It's Mario.
Oh, I'm just trying to think what it was. Jay, what was it, mate?
I don't know. He tried to ask us something, and
Oh,
then
it's
she
like
didn't reply.
Yeah, it was like, Zerky's got parred off by Luigi, or I can't remember the exact thing that he was doing. But she just completely ignored us, though. Do you not remember? You sent like an indirect message, you was there as well, Del.
Yeah,
You was
I
joining
think
the
I
conversation.
said that you might be able to help because she does quite a lot of over WWE content stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To be honest, though, that's what I don't understand how that works. I don't really get because yours was almost the same, unless but you didn't have any like camera in it, did you? You just had the
No.
clip. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
See,
how it
as
works.
far as I know, you can get away with it if you offer an opinion. So just at the end of it, put an opinion on there.
Really?
Yeah.
This show was shite.
Yeah. Just had that sneaky one.
Oh, I can imagine it just fade into black and then Paul going, "This show was shy."
Just for the copyright. Fucking awful. So there you know. Let's see that's coming from Grandad Smack Talks.
He's got all the knowledge.
That's the granddad.
Grandad Smack Talks, isn't it? Grandpa, Gramps.
Granddad Shizzle over there.
No, I'm like the uncle. I'm like the
Uncle
dodgy.
Shizzle.
And then I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I have no idea where we're going. I haven't really known where we've been going since we started this, but it's been pretty good. I think it's been a
It's
good
been
laugh.
pretty good. Wait, can I say something about NXT though, Del? Because you asked me earlier, and I
Wait,
couldn't
no,
think
you
of a good
cannot.
point. Shut up.
On this, a wrestling podcast.
No.
No. Well, actually, to be fair, it's not really wrestling related, but
Yes.
because like me and Zerky were at the front of NXT, I have to say Alexa Bliss is proper fit. She is fit on TV and she is fit in real life. Do you agree?
She's so tiny though.
Mate, that don't bother me.
But it wasn't a bad thing. I was just pointing that out.
Oh,
It's
mate,
either-
no, I don't
Mate, it's
care.
either Alexa Bliss or Nia Jax. Opposites. Someone fart.
Well, actually, I said to Zerky, I said in real life, I mean, and even on the TV, she's actually quite pretty. Like even Nia Jax.
Yeah, but I just never expected him to come out with that one. I was waiting for him to say someone else, and he just dropped the bombshell again.
Oh yeah. Well, you could have Asuka or Asuka.
I thought he was going to say. I quite like Carmella. I think she's hot.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, she's peng.
She's peng.
Did you just say that? Did you just say that? Are you trying to be an embarrassment to the BRODOS on fucking We Talk?
No, I'm trying to get in. Like I'm trying. You know, I'm translating for Jay.
Oh.
That's not a racist, JJ. That's not.
Jay.
Okay, I see.
Jay.
That's how we talk to each other.
Jay. Which one?
Hello?
Which one would you go for? Which one out here? Alexa Bliss, Carmella.
J-Man's not been listening.
Oh, God. He's still watching fucking Raw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Carmella.
Kamala.
Hey, mate, that wasn't an option.
Come on, chameleon.
Kamala. Oh, God.
Wait, no, it's all about Alexa Bliss. Come on, boys, leave it out.
Paul,
what about you, Paul? Who would you go with?
Isn't she dating
I'd go
Murphy?
Alexa.
Yeah, of course, mate. She's gorgeous.
Isn't she dating Blake or Murphy? One of them. I don't know.
That's right. I'll just beat him up. That's fine. I reckon I could take him on.
You reckon?
Yeah, no, not really. No, I ain't got a chance.
J-Man's just in the background. Just
J-Man?
pissing himself.
J-Man.
I said Jake, J-Man. All these, in a minute, he's just going to go, I see how it's going.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, he literally has gone now.
He's literally gone.
Dale, you've insulted him, mate. He's not coming back.
He's gone. He's the next person to depart We Talk. First it was Weeds. He went to see Mike Tenay. Now the J-Man's back. I thought he'd gone to see Kamala, but he's back now. He's back.
Banter.
So
I know that now that we know J-Man is now the gay man, do you want to rephrase the question and put like Blake and Murphy in there instead of Carmella and Alexa Bliss?
would you ever toss up between Blake and Murphy?
I'm going to take that as a no, I think.
Every time he just puts us on mute. Fuck off.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well.
Was there anything else wrestling-wise that we haven't covered?
TLC, have you covered that on We Talk yet?
We covered that.
Have you watched it, Jay? More importantly, mate.
We talked about that at the beginning with Roman Reigns' title run.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I swear there were other matches though, like Callisto. You know
Yeah, but
That's the only thing I want to
amazing.
talk about.
Wait, that was sick. Yeah, that was sick.
yeah,
It
okay,
was-
and
it
now
was.
we've covered TLC. Move on.
Yeah, but I'll give you a quick pointer on that. Jim Ross again back on his podcast. He said that he was with Vince Russo, so it's controversial as per usual. But they were saying that move shouldn't have taken place in that match because it made the crowd so hyped that it never got any better than that. Agree?
Isn't that what you want, though?
Oh, I think he's trying to say that you never had a better spot than that. Like they set the bar so high that it was never going to be topped. So even
Who
Roman
said
Reigns,
that? Who said that? Jim Ross.
Russo and Jim. Russo was putting it over, and JR was kind of agreeing.
God, JR comes out some right shit, doesn't he?
Wait, are you calling that JR?
Yeah, WrestleMania 32. Come on.
That guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I've been listening to JR's podcast a little bit, and he's a bit out there with his views a little bit. But then again, he had Russo on this week, so I mean, it goes out the window, and Russo's involved.
Is this why he got fired from WWE?
I don't know. He does talk a bit of sense, but I don't get the Bray Wyatt one. That's the one I don't get.
No, I do. That's the thing. I do agree with that to a certain extent. I can understand what he means, but still, like, then you'd have to. I don't know. I was going to say you'd have to have like the tag team match as the main event. Then, or what you're supposed to never have a really decent spot before the main event. So every match is going to be like mediocre, and then you always have to have the best spot in the last match. That's essentially what he's saying, right?
Yeah, he's saying that the main event should always steal the show with something big, but it kind of was. It was Roman Reigns winning, like, you know, and then it was the Roman Reigns bit at TLC, so it did still kind of trumped the main bit. Although, to be honest,
Roman
everyone was
Reigns
talking
never
about
won at TLC.
it. Cashed. Didn't.
Sheamus won at TLC.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Roman Reigns won the night after.
yeah. Wasn't that
Yeah.
after the cash in?
Oh, there was no cash in that TLC.
Oh shit, I'm losing the plot, aren't I? Oh no.
There's-
It's happened again.
Oh,
Sorry, man. Uncle Del.
Oh. Oh, that's
Uncle
nice.
Uncle Del's going senile.
I am probably. It's been a long week. But go
Am
on.
I the adopted one here?
Pardon?
Am I the adopted one here?
Where is this show going? Where?
I don't know where this show's been going for the last hour or
I don't know
something.
where it's
I'm
going.
going to see Star Wars.
Yeah, me too.
Right. I think it's kind of bringing us to a close. We sort of covered TLC and then just talked bollocks through it for about 30 seconds. But hey, you guys, so obviously first we have to go to the Grandad. So Grandad Smack Talks. Have you got any shameless plugs for us?
Well, we've got 2K16 DLC out, so if you want to check out the Smack Talks channel, then we've got all entrances, signatures, all the content from that new DLC. So make sure to check that out.
Is that it?
Yeah, I've been a bit lazy this week.
Where's the
It's Christmas though. I've been out like doing stuff.
Where's the Regeneration X stuff?
We've got a special
Dun.
on the Doctor Who Christmas special coming up next week, so you can hear all about that next week on TARDIS Talk.
TARDIS Talk. Right, next we're going to go to the BRODOS boys. Any sort of shameless plugs?
Well, I suppose we just better, shout out our channel, youtube.com/BRODOS Network, big up. And then obviously we actually got that new, what's it? Oh, I'm just trying to think now.
Adventures of Neville.
That's it. We got a new Adventures of Neville coming out very, very shortly. So tune in for that.
Yeah, it should be around the Christmas period. And of course, we have got Elimination Chamber for our Universe mode coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Realistically, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But thanks for having us on, Del. And sorry, it's probably been a bit of differently how you usually do it on here. It's been a bit mental, isn't it?
It's Christmas special. That's how it's meant to be.
It's got if that's what he's going for, mate. I'm happy for you.
It's We Talk on Crack.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I recorded it late tonight. This is going to go up tomorrow, but I think I'm going to put this up about like 10 o'clock or something like that. So it's a late one. Cheeky late one.
Okay, in that case,
Not
Elimination
PG.
Chambers coming out was out yesterday.
Ah, there you go. Should have told you that before.
Yeah.
And so that kind of brings us to a close.
I
knew you was all going to do that.
For God's sake.
I knew you was all going to do that. That's why I said it. I ain't joking. Go.
Well, in the new year, FIFA shit, so I got Pez. I'm starting Pez series. And it's a bit awkward now because I have a rival universe mode with Delzinski's one. And the pay-per-view for that, the Great American Bash, will be up on Sunday, God willing.
Good God willing.
Yeah, God willing.
Upload problems.
I'm still recording it now.
I see. I got. Wait a minute though. You said you're stopping your FIFA, but hold on a minute. You had a vote on it the other day of what team you were going to be.
Yeah, that was Pez.
I voted on that. A lot.
Did you vote?
Arsenal, of course.
Well, I went with Chelsea anyway because they lost the manager.
What? You can't. You put a vote.
What
out
was
there
the
on
point in the vote?
Yeah.
I'm getting like trading standards involved.
It was like a slammy. It was like a slammy.
Who won the vote? Arsenal won the vote. No, they did not.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did not. Arsenal won
They
the
did.
vote. I voted like 100 times for Arsenal to make you play as Arsenal.
Well, too bad. I'm Chelsea now.
Fucking hell. That is ridiculous.
Well, Chelsea are getting relegated then.
Yeah. It's a step up from Mourinho.
Step down.
But yeah, don't forget the Great American Bash
Don't forget.
this Sunday. Plugs.
Who's winning the rating wars, by the way?
Well, Dell, obviously. But no.
Way to sell your show, John.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't watch Jay's show. Yeah. Del's winning the ratings, mate. Go over there.
Thanks. You just plugged it for me. It's no probs.
It's alright, man.
Cool. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll put all the links in the description box below so you can go check out everybody's YouTube channels, BRODOS, J-Man, Grandad. You can do all that shizzle. And yeah, what have I got? I think I've got, We've got Survivor Series coming from Saturday Night Main Event, but that's taking a little bit longer, so it probably won't be out on Saturday. It was a bit optimistic, but it will be out sooner rather than later. Obviously, yeah, I'll be doing a few vids over Christmas. I'm not really sure what, but there will be some stuff. Dana.
Yay.
And I think last but
Should we sing Christmas Carol then?
I was gonna
Christmas.
say to all you guys, are you all gonna be doing some good stuff at Christmas?
Just partying, drinking, mate. That's how we do it. Hanging with the family as well.
You make us
What about
sound
you?
like
Yeah,
alcoholics.
family times.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not an alcoholic. Yeah, no. I'm just a crackhead. That's all.
What?
Mojo Rawley, innit?
That's new
Mojo
to
Rawley's
me.
my inspiration, mate.
Okay.
I love him.
He's got his mojo back.
I've got it. Yeah.
And J-Man, what are you going to be doing at Christmas?
I'm just hanging out with the fam.
Smashing eggs and all that.
Yeah, I'll
Eggnog.
probably snatch.
Xmas.
Instead of turkey for dinner, you're having custard creams.
Definitely.
No, I reckon he stuffs a turkey full of custard creams.
Oh.
He's going to be dreaming about that tonight.
Definitely.
What are you doing, Paul?
I'm spending it with the family.
Yeah.
Go,
That's it.
you've got to do it in Christmas.
That's a Christmas thing, mate. That is.
Yeah,
Everyone does
traditional.
it. Yeah. But you got to have a few, ain't you?
All the family around, Christmas presents, dinner. What else could you want?
Oi, no, I love it, mate. I love Christmas. I don't get when people say, "Oh, I hate Christmas." Like, what? You know, like if you're a starving African, then you got the right to go, "I hate Christmas." But if you're in England and you've got a pretty decent life, then you should love Christmas because it's the time for giving, mate, and it's a merry time. What's bad about Christmas? Oi, is there anyone here that don't like Christmas? Christmas haters, raise your hands now.
No one can
You can't
see us.
see my
This is a
hands.
podcast.
All right, okay. Well, say something then.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is the best, man. I love it. Just everyone's so happy, isn't it?
I love the way we've ended this show. Everyone just loves Christmas. Christmas is
Oi,
the
oi.
Christmas.
Big up
is-
Christmas.
Christmas is the best.
I feel like we should let Paul sing something.
I think, yeah, because it's a Christmas special.
Yeah.
And I've heard so much about your Frozen singing. I think you should send us off with a Let It Go or whatever it is.
Hello?
No.
No, don't start none of that.
We know that your
Huh?
mic works perfectly fine. Hello?
Hello?
Such a chicken.
You're gonna have to pass it over to Jay. He's gonna have to sing us out, mate.
Yeah, you want to sing us out because you brought us in, so you might as well take us out.
Hey, can I just search for the Let It Go lyrics, please?
Oh man, he's going. For
He's
it.
professional. Come on.
He's going in. He's going in hard. He's bringing those bars.
If I'm gonna do the song right, I need to have the lyrics.
Are we going to drop you a beat for this one?
See, Jay's a professional. He knows what he's doing.
He's done this before.
Well, you put.
Wait, Paul,
Well,
you're
you
back,
proceed
mate.
out, Paul, man.
Sorry? Hello?
Come on, Jay.
Yeah, this show's got to end sometime today.
Yeah.
I got the lyrics.
Right. So this is We Talk from Smack Talks, BRODOS, Delzinski, and of course the J Man signing out.
The
The
snow.
force be with you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bury this.
Wait, do you want us to come in for you? Like 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
Is that it?
A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. So, hey, can you please mute your mic, please? The wind is howling like this swirling storm. Inside, couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know.
Oh, God.
It's coming.
Bring it home.
Well, now they know.
No.
Merry
chorus is coming,
Christmas,
man.
bring it home.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on.
Oh.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Wow. Well done,
Hey!
Jake.
Hey!
Are you clapping yourself?
Of course, man. You know, the Holy Spirit went inside me there.
I thought an angel was singing to me there, Jay.
I think an angel is speaking to me right now.
Are you flirting with me? Are you flirting with me? What's going on here?
Hi, wrestling fans and gamers. Velvet Sky here, and I just want to say I've been hearing a rumor that Delzinski.com is the best place for video gaming and wrestling content.